A very brief introduction to today's subject matter. Clinical trial case management encompasses many complex processes, I don't need to tell you. But our goal today is to explore how business process management, or BPM suites, can provide the necessary components for automating those processes, from protocol development, investigator and patient enrollment, to adverse event processing and reporting. These examples all involve multiple applications, people, rules and information, whereby people collaborate and dynamically take action according to specific regulatory guidelines, studies, and locales. Our three expert speakers today will shed light on how your life sciences organization can utilize BPM to automate difficult trial management processes, solve issues around control and compliance, and hopefully find what some have called the Holy Grail, in other words, bridging the gap between the myriad systems in use today, including, and I apologize for all the acronyms, CTMS, CDMS, safety systems, ERP systems, and ECM, or Enterprise Content Management Systems. Three fantastic speakers on tap over the next 85 or 90 minutes. A little later, you'll hear from Marianne Quinn, President of Integrated Submissions Strategies, and a return guest for our BioIoT World Web Symposia series. You'll also be hearing from Melanie Warfel, who is the Director of Industry Solutions in Life Sciences for Pegasystems. But batting lead off today, it's a great pleasure to welcome Connie More. Connie is Vice President and Research Director of Forrester's Information Delivery Research Group, which focuses on data integration, data warehousing, business intelligence, collaboration, e-learning, and ECM, and I've left a bunch of other things off as well. Connie's been in the IT industry for more than 20 years, has been an analyst for much of that time, and her forte is in ECM and BPM. Connie, it's a great pleasure to have you on the web symposium today. Thanks very much, and take it away.
Thank you so much for having me today as well. And I am not going to begin to pretend that I'm an expert in life sciences, but I do have some very deep background in business process management, and particularly in case management. And so my goal today in the presentation is to make sure I introduce these technologies and, in fact, this discipline to you, and explain how case management is particularly well suited for clinical trials. So that's my goal. Now, what we believe is that work has gotten a lot harder in the past 10 years even. So work in the 21st century, if you are an information worker or a knowledge worker, has just gotten a lot harder. And it's become much more information intensive because we have a whole lot more information. The reason we have a whole lot more information is we've got more machines creating it, and we've got more types of information being created than ever before. Just look at the amount of video being produced on YouTube that didn't exist before. So the world's exploding with information, and that includes in the business world as well. And we're regulated, and we're probably going to be ever more regulated because there have been a number of man-made disasters ranging from ecological disasters to tainted medicines and tainted foods that are just going to, I think, accelerate the trend toward regulation. Now, one reason that work is getting hard and getting harder is that we've outsourced the repetitive work to outside the company. We've offshored it. We've gotten it outside of the primary company. And so what's left is really wicked, hard, thorny issues